Hello, everybody. Welcome to a side session of Call of Cthulhu. We're gonna go see what happened with Harris
I'm on
after,
a little bit of a side venture.
yeah. So, setting the stage, it is about 4:30, 4:45. Um, you've had your conversation with everybody. You have done the totally not suspicious of, hey, I gotta go take care of a thing. I will catch up with you guys. Not suspicious, not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Because I've just like when my buddy told me to watch out for a rose, I did not think that it was gonna be so fast. I need to take care of that.
All right. Um, so I will say in you rounded a corner when you were like, "Hey, I gotta go find something. I'll be right back." So when they left through the front doors, you have kind of rounded a shelf and hid away until they were gone. So,
Okay. My first order of business as I play or do not recall, did Investigator Rose leave the building? Like, did we see him leave the door,
um,
or did he just leave our section?
leave the section.
Okay. So my first order of business is to kind of stealthily. Well, I'm gonna not as stealthily. I'm gonna talk out loud to myself in this library. I'm gonna stealthily look around and see if he's still in the building or not.
All right. Let's see. Let's do a spot hidden.
Well, that's 79. I would like to push that.
All right, go ahead.
Aha, 2.
All right. Looking around, you see some of the librarians kind of helping usher people out of the library because they got to go take care of Mardi Gras decorations and all that fun jazz. Um, they you kind of see a couple of the regulars who are here who constantly come to the library. You do not seem to see Rose anywhere.
Well, then I believe he has left the library. Um, he gave us all a business card, correct?
Yes.
Does it have an address on it?
It has the address to his place of business in Virginia, but it does
Hmm.
have a phone number.
Okay. And I gotta think about this. Oh, I go about this. Come on, Harris, think. I can't just like I don't quite have the same sway as Miss White. I can't shoot somebody in broad daylight. Um, come on. Yeah. I mean, I feel like he'd be a little bit suspicious if I tried to lure him out to the edge of town, but like maybe he's not that smart. Um, oh, maybe. No, that mansion's a little bit too far away. That'd be too inconvenient. Although, if I was like her, I'm Harrison, I'm here, come get me. He'd have to come out that way. I don't have a car. Hmm.
Would you like to roll me a listen really quick?
I'd love to. 30.
All right.
That passes.
Um, all of a sudden you kind of hear this chirping sound from like a cat chirping,
Oh, yeah.
and you see Mr. Richard Poster kind of doing his little prance. um, seeming to just kind of meander towards you, be like, "Hey, Slowpoke, time to
Mm.
GTFO the library."
Oh, sorry. I'm on my way out,
Wow.
and I will exit the library,
All right.
contemplate my options, because, like I said, like I was telling myself in there, I got a couple of options here. I can try to lure him out of town. I could. I don't know if I necessarily want to bring him to the house. I don't know if. I mean, she's old. I doubt she'll hear scuffle. She would hear bang. Mm, think. Think what I'm gonna do is like to go have a conversation with Ms. Y.
Okay. She gonna head down to the tourism department.
Yes.
All right. So we'll say it takes about 15-20 minutes to get there. Um, you get there, all seems to be pretty chill. Go ahead and roll me another spot hidden.
38.
All right. You see that it's very few employees are kind of getting ready to hand everything off for the closing and whatnot. Kind of that weird in between time between like the afternoon people are still here and the evening people have just gotten here, and so they're kind of making sure everybody's on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
You also spot I bel let me just double check real quick because I think you got introduced to
I
Ma-
got introduced to a cousin or a sister,
um
whoever was with the little girl.
okay, cool. So you do see Miguel, and you see him with Sophie and Estelle, and they're kind of in the middle of the area and kind of they appear to be waiting for someone.
Okay. He's gonna just kind of walk by them, nod a little bit, make no eye contact. And he's gonna walk towards Miss White's office.
Roll me a luck.
Please be in there. No. That was a 92. I would like to push it.
All right, push the
I
luck.
need to be lucky. Ooh, 17.
Oh, you luck out. Girls seem to notice you. They're busy chatting amongst themselves. Miguel does give you a small nod, like, "Hey, hello, sir." You're walking past. You nodded. I nod back. Polite.
That Midwestern smirk thing that you do when you walk by, the straight faced kind of smile, kind of not. We know what it is.
Yep.
All right. Is Miss Y in?
Go ahead and knock on the door.
I don't know if it picked it up, but I knocked on my desk.
Oh. My audio's been really weird, so we'll just loud knocking sound here. Um, who is
Knocker,
it?
knocker. Uh, it's Harris, Miss White. Do you have time for a conversation?
Very well. Come on.
Thank you. And he's gonna enter. He's gonna close the door behind him, and he's gonna take off his hat and just kind of stand there a little bit nervously. Miss White, I I have to come clean about something. My arrival to this fair city was not pre-planned, and was the result of some actions that were taken back home that have now resulted in the presence of a specialized individual who may be looking for me.
Go ahead and roll me a psychology.
20? Do I have that?
You do
I
not.
don't have anything in psychology. What is the base psychology?
10.
I'm gonna spend it.
All right.
I have to live through this.
You have to live through this. And um you study her and she has the expression of she's not surprised. And it would be safe to assume that she already knew this.
Right. I I guess seeking a little bit of advice from someone as knowledgeable and powerful as yourself. How more so where is the best location for me to have a discussion with said individual where said individual can stay there while I leave.
Have a seat, Mr. Melchior. She's gonna
Sit down.
gesture to the chair. And she's gonna like she was kind of late or sitting back kind of in this relaxed like, oh yeah, I'm the one in charge. And as soon as you sit down, she kind of turns and folds her hands and kind of on the desk and kind of leans on them.
He sits real straight, like hat kind of held between his knees.
So just to make sure I understand, Shah, you're wanting me to tell you a good place to dump a body.
Yes, ma'am. That's true. I mean, if we were back home, I'd have plenty of spaces. But like, jeez, this makes me sound real bad. But like we're here, and I'm not too familiar. I know like we're close to the swamps, but like I'll just yes. You see, I've made something of a good home here, and like I've got friends. I just discovered beignets. I've got a marvelous job. Um, and I don't need him here ruining that.
I see.
And I mean, for this situation, you needn't lift a finger. Just a little bit of advice. It would be appreciated, marvelous.
And how can I guarantee that it won't come back to me? I mean, if what I've been hearing is true, you didn't do a very good job the first time.
Well, I guess I kind of forgot the old adage that the bounce. We'll see if I I don't know that this would come back to you. I mean, I don't see why I would. In all actuality, to be honest, all of this would fall on me. And well, actually, I don't know that anybody else knows why he's down here. We can make it look like an accident.
We?
Midwest, like I could make it look like an accident. It was more like a thought process royal we, not necessarily a you and I. Um, I could make it look like an accident. I mean, the rest of the world believed it was an accident the last time, except for one person. Um, It's her parents. I guarantee her parents are behind this. They hate me. Um,
Hate you? Now, why would that? You're such a charming individual.
well, I just wasn't good enough for their little girl. It's you know how it is, right? Um, I am talking myself into a very deep hole here.
You're the one who said it, not me.
I know. And I mean, this whole situation is just brought on by, a very rash decision made on my part. And then, like, now this is also a very rash decision made on my part, but I won't lie. I'm a little bit backed into a corner here and I'm a little bit scared. And I mean, like, I figured you'd be the best person to talk to, what with, what I've seen and, mopped up after. And I have noticed that he's not around no more. But I mean, like, no skin on my neck. I don't judge, don't care. Um, but yeah, like I said, all I need is just a direction. I think I can correctly apply some misdirection, but I don't quite know the town, and I'm sure there are plenty of places out of the way where a loud sound would not garner much attention. And what this being the uh, travel bureau, I could have just picked up a pamphlet. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Ms. Y.
What would I gain if I tell you a good place to hide a body? If I agree to this
Well,
silly little plan of yours, what do I gain from it?
I mean, hmm, what marketable skills do I have in this situation? Well, if you needed somebody to go out to the swamps for anything, I suppose I'd be good at that. Ain't scared of the wilderness, good at forests. Swamps kind of the same. They got trees, right? Good with large cats. Uh, and I mean, a woman such as yourself, I'm sure has many people that need to get out your hair. I could do that.
Can you roll me a
Get you in
charm?
a partnered with the old adage, practice makes perfect, I suppose.
My base
How
for charm is
charming am
15.
I? Oh no. Uh, basic charm is 15. I don't want to lose all. I gotta push it. Ah, oh, 91.
You just see for a brief moment, Miss Y's expression is the absolute definition of what in the absolute fuck is coming out of your mouth, good sir.
I am so sorry. Trash disposal. I am a janitor. I clean up places. He's kind of just got like a pained look on his
You
face.
know what? Let's roll for it.
Bad puppy.
Oh crap! I misplaced the book. 1 second. One moment. I had a chart somewhere. There we go. One momento. Okay. Um, she's gonna pause. And after a moment, she's going to finally speak and be like, so, what I'm understanding, at least from what you are offering, I give you advice or whatever. You take care of your little problem, and then you're going to be willing to do whatever I ask you, no questions.
Not a single question. Not even the thought of a question mark.
You do understand that if I find out you're lying, death would be too much of a gift, correct?
Yeah. I have seen your influence at work. I would not dare.
She's going to smile and she's going to um, lean back and she's going to be like, I will take care of the investigator for you. And when the time comes, I will let you know what you need to do. Does that sound like a reasonable operation?
That it does, ma'am. That
Good.
it does.
She's going to offer up her hand for you to shake.
In his head, he has just made a deal with the devil, and he shakes her hand.
All right. You guys shake. She takes her hand back. Now, is there anything else that you need, Mr. Melquire?
That is all my current problem solved, ma'am.
Good. Now get out of my office.
Yes. And he's gonna get up, push the chair back in, and kind of, back out of the office.
Oh, Mr. Melquire,
Yes, ma'am.
let Sophie and her friend know that I'll be out in just a few moments.
Will do, ma'am.
Good.
And he closes the door, puts his hat back on his head. I'm fucked. This is not gonna end well. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. My days on this planet are numbered. But you know what? That's fine. And like his hands are just shaking as he puts his hat back on his head.
You think death
Um,
is gonna be your way out?
I don't. But yeah, he's gonna go back towards the front door and
All right, gonna stop by.
yeah, stop by where the kids are. Just gonna tip his hat. Miss Wise now available and can see post haste.
Oh, okay.
Tell me to let you know that she's ready.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. And Sophie takes Estelle's hand, and those two start making their way to the office. And Miguel kind of chuckles and it's like, uh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And he's gonna kind of follow after telling him to slow down, whatnot.
It's doing kid things. Harris is stressed. So stressed. I mean, like, he's gonna make his way back to his little attic apartment.
All right.
Uh, you know, discuss in the mirror what's happening. You have just. We're dead. We're dead. You and I reflect. You. Why are you like this? We're dead. This why's gonna get us killed. What have we done? Just shake it off. Shake it off. we didn't discuss a timeline. How long is this gonna be? What happens if I end up having to take care of this myself? I don't know. I don't know. No, we already made the deal. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. God, I need a drink.
Do you want to roll a listen?
60. I made it.
All right, you can hear from in between your talking to yourself outside. You can hear some of the newsboys and stuff yelling about like any breaking news, and all of a sudden you hear extra, extra, read all about it. Reporter found jumped off a building.
He's gonna lean his head out the window. Which reporter?
Kid's gonna look up, and kind of looks at the paper really quickly. Uh, uh, Peter Havin, sir.
He's gonna run downstairs and purchase the paper.
All right.
Just like toss him some change.
Oh, sweet. Do you need change, sir?
Nah,
Okay.
just give me that. He's
All
just gonna
right.
like grab it real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Who jumped off a building?
Peter Gavin. Police are
Peter
saying
Pan.
that Peter Gavin jumped off of a building and a crowd formed and it was kind of gruesome.
Is Peter Gavin the name that's on the business card?
What business card?
The one from Inspector Rose. I don't remember if Rose was like his first name or just
His first name was Adam Rose.
Adam Rose. Okay, sorry.
Peter Gavin is
Peter
the
Gavin.
reporter.
Peter Gavin. Why does that name sound so familiar?
You want to roll a knowledge or an idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna rack my memories. Well, that's
Sounds
not too
familiar
bad.
to you as a player because I was giving you the lowdown about what happened last session last night.
Oh, Flower.
Oh, good morning.
43.
43. Yes. You recognize that that is the name of the reporter that you guys were discussing earlier who had information and was speculated to have information regarding the King in Yellow and was running a story potentially about the most honorable crew of swords.
Oh shit. I was looking at my own problems. I forgot that we had an overarching one. Although if we just let this one happen, then why? No. Nope. Gotta do it for Wolf. Dang it. Where's that pigeon lady and Esteban got to? You know, I don't even know. Do I? And he's gonna like go back upstairs and like look through books to see if whether or not he wrote down Esteban's phone number at all. Or like any contact information.
Go ahead and roll me. Let's do spot hidden.
30.
All right. You do have his phone number. You do have some numbers relating to. You have Bill's number. You have um Bill's number. You even have Wolf's number because you guys
Because we're
bros. Beignet
bros
bros.
now.
Got Wolf's number. You got Etienne Limangi's number. And you do have Esteban's number.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, little doesn't really like. But if he's not home, that kid's everywhere all the time. Harris will rack his brain to remember where they said they were going next.
Let's do an idea roll.
47. What is my idea? Oh, good.
47. With that, you will remember that they mentioned possibly going to see one of Wolf's friends, known as Lady Songbird.
Right. That's the first place I look.
All right.
So he's gonna make his way to the place where she's at.
All right. You go to the bar. You do get pat down by the security guy who, like, he does recognize you, but he also remembers that you were there with Mr. Corbin, so he's like, I gotta check you out. That's okay. Um, inside, you see people kind of getting ready and getting warmed up for the night. You see Lady Songbird talking with her bandmates, and then you also see kind of on the floor as well is Mr. Y. He's kind of making sure everything's ready for the night.
Mm. He's going to, I guess, kind of calmly yet with a little bit of purpose, walk towards Lady Songbird. Um, excuse me, ma'am, just a moment
Oh,
of your time, please.
sure.
Sorry to interrupt your preparations for the evening, but did you happen to talk to a gentleman by the name of Esteban this this evening?
Oh, yes. They were here earlier.
I'm trying to get back up and catch up with them. Did they say where they were going
Um,
next?
I I think they mentioned a few places that they could have gone. Um, and she kind of snaps her finger, kind of trying to remember. I believe they might have. Can't quite remember. I believe they're going to try and investigate what Mr. Gavin is investigating as well. Uh, so, so, uh, perhaps to see Mr. Abaddon or Mr. Demongi.
All right. That sounds about right. And if you don't, if it's not too much trouble, um, what did y'all talk about? I'm sure this seems strange, but I had to go run an errand before we were able to come here, and I just realized that I don't have a way to contact either one of them to catch back up, and we didn't like make a plan. I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
Oh no,
Um,
it's all right. Um, they were just curious about some sort of symbol. I'm not entirely sure. It's
mm,
been a busy day.
yeah, yeah. I won't bother you any further. I think I can pick it up from here. Thank you very much.
You're
And
welcome.
you have a good evening. And he's gonna also, like, as he walks away, he's gonna just kind of like give a little nod of acknowledgement to Mr. White.
You get a nod back.
And as soon as he walks back out the bar, he's like, "All right, I got a 50." He's like holding out both of his hands. He's like right still next to the bouncer, and he's just like, "All right, I got like a 50-50 chance. They're either going here or they're going there."
What the hell are you doing?
I'm thinking. Sorry, it's been a day.
Clearly.
All right, who would they go to first? God,
What are
they
you?
go to the weird French dude, or would they go? Hey, do you know where? Oh, and I'm sorry, I totally forgot. The Adam?
Uh, I can't remember if we gave the bouncer a name. Crap.
Not the bouncer. Like, I'm just saying the name that you just gave me
Oh, there's
from Lady Songbird.
Abaddon and Demongi.
Demongi. I know where Demongi lives. I hate that. still think that short little man's in on all of it. Do you know where this person lives? Abaddon?
Abaddon.
Abaddon?
The guard he's gonna kind of pause for a second, then he's gonna kind of nod. It's like, yeah, he's the antique dealer in town. He gives you the directions. Nobody's seen him for a couple of weeks though. I
That's
don't.
concerning.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for the help.
Welcome.
He's just gonna leave. um, and he's gonna go towards the antique dealer. I just don't want to deal with that little Frenchman right now. He's so weird. Smells weird. I don't like it. To the antique store. He's gonna walk to the antique store.
All right. The sign says it's closed.
I mean, that's not surprising. He's gonna snoop. Roll for snoop. Kind of like look in windows, see if there's a back door. Like, does the interior look undisturbed? Is there dust?
Um, it looks like drapes are closed, but there is a little bit of a gap in there if you want to roll a spot hidden and see what's in there.
Ah, dang it. I rolled an 88. I would like to push it.
Okay.
No, 91.
You don't really see any kind of movement or
Nothing through there.
anything.
All right. Maybe a back door. Maybe a back door. Let's try a back door.
All right.
Don't, just, come on, Harris. You belong here. It's fine. We're not being creepy. No snakies. And he's gonna he's gonna try the back door. Like, see, number one, see if there is a back door, and number two, try to open it.
There is back door. There is also a balcony that leads to the second story of the building. If you want to like roll a climb and try and climb up there.
I would like to. So there's no door on like ground floor.
There is a door on the ground floor.
I would like to try that first.
Okay. Let's see. Roll me a luck first.
Oh, it's so low now. That's a 44.
Would you like to push it?
I would. 15.
All right. You try the lock, and surprisingly, it's unlocked. And it opens with a nice little creak.
All right, he's gonna slip in and close the door gently behind him.
All right.
Now we're in. Now what? Just look around. Does because I mean, like, the bouncer said that he hadn't seen, like, that nobody's seen him in weeks. Like, does it look like this place has been abandoned for weeks?
Roll me spot hidden.
Which is really hard because it's an antique store.
Roll me a spot hidden.
12.
12. It actually looks pretty well kept. But it does look like let's see, I'm trying to figure out how the best way to describe it. All of the mirrors are covered and the drapes have been pulled as best as they can. As you can see from the back, from it coming in through the back door, you see that there's like a large dresser that's in front of the front door. So even if you wanted to go in, you could not.
That's weird.
But it's very, very pretty. Lots of cool. Guy knows how to do his antiques.
Um, I saw that there was there's nobody down here. Obviously, he's gonna slowly lift the corner of one of the sheets that's on what would appear to him just kind of like a picture frame.
Yeah, it's just a antique mirror. It's just covered.
Alright, that's weird. But I mean, if I maybe guy just doesn't like his own reflection. That's odd. Um, I had seen a balcony on the second floor. I would like to look for the staircase that goes upstairs.
All right. Within a couple of minutes of kind of carefully sneaking around, you're able to find the staircase.
Fabulous. I would like to take out my gun and just kind of hold it behind me.
All
I
right.
want to be ready. I don't like the vibe.
Wonderful.
And I'm gonna use my 45 revolver ornate orchid sigil on it.
Okie dokie.
Because it's the shiny one.
Sounds like plan.
And I'm gonna go up the staircase, but I'm gonna walk on the outside edges of the stairs.
All right. Go
Very
ahead and
carefully.
roll me a stealth.
Do I have still?
Nope. So it's a base 20.
What's the base? Well, that's not too bad. Just keep adding things to my list of skill. 87? I'm gonna try and push it.
All right.
I need to live. 48. That's still not enough.
All right. So you're trying to carefully walk through and stuff, and then you kind of step on a step that needed to get repaired, and you just hear this loud creak.
He freezes, heart racing, holding his breath. Do you hear anything?
You hear a gasp, and you hear a you hear, oh God, no, the agents are here.
What? What? No, 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 no. I know agents. It's sorry. And he's gonna go up the rest of the steps and just kind of huck his pistol back in, hands out. Sir,
All right.
not an agent.
Okay. So, describing you this man is stoutly built. He's got his eyes are kind of small behind the large wide rimmed glasses he's got close cropped hair that's kind of tousled all over the place like he's got permanent bedhead. He looks very pale, very hollow-eyed. There's a look of manic. And he's in a dressing gown and he's holding a semi-automatic Luger P8.
Whoa, whoa, no, no. Oh, see, and his hands up. No, don't shoot me.
You're an agent, agent of
I'm
a
not.
monarch.
Oh, what now?
You know
No, no,
exactly
no.
what you are.
I'm with the travel bureau. I've been asked to do a wellness check.
Go ahead and roll me a charm at a hard difficulty.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. 65.
You want to push?
That was my push.
Oh, no. Very nice. No, no, you are an agent of the king.
I do not know what you're talking about, sir. There is no royal monarchy in the South.
He's there. He's everywhere.
He's just gonna like start backing up. Do you need help?
I do not need any help from the King in Yellow or his agents.
Wait. King in Yellow. And he's just gonna like, he's still like watching the gun. He's like, no. We're trying to stop that. See, I got a friend that's in trouble, and that King in Yellow has something to do with it, and I need to help him, and I need to know everything I can about this King in Yellow. The hand's still up. Still not an agent.
How can I trust
Would
you?
an agent wear green?
Go ahead and roll me a charm with advantage. So roll twice, take the lowest.
Oh my god. 59. Come on. I don't want to die, Dice. 5.
All right. He lowers the weapon a little bit, and he kind of tilts his head from side to side. You have a point.
Agents wear suits. They wear fancy things. I'm scruffily wearing a hat. I've never seen an agent wear a hat, and I've seen a few agents like hands still up. Just saying. Please don't shoot me.
He lowers the weapon, but he doesn't look like he quite believes you, but he at least kind of buys the fact that you're not an agent.
I'm looking for information on this King in Yellow. And hopefully a way to stop it.
He's kind of
What do you know?
he has eyes everywhere. They're all over New Orleans.
That kind of makes sense. Like he's got a lot of people working for him.
No, he has eyes everywhere. His symbol, they're everywhere.
You mean that thing they're using to decorate for Mardi Gras?
What?
Oh, you don't. I have bad news. Whoever's in charge of decor found that book, and they decided to co-op some of the imagery, and now they're painting it on banners and shit.
No, not just on the banners. Everywhere, everywhere. In places nobody paints or anywhere. It's there. It's always there. His agents, they're watching. The king will send out his agents to kill us.
How do we stop that? Harris is starting to getting the feeling that like he's gonna get nowhere, but like who knows? Might get lucky.
Might get lucky. King is already here in New Orleans, and yet Gavin died because of this.
So you heard, but I read that in the paper. Do you know if he kept like a book of everything he found?
I don't know. The agents may have that already. It may be too late. Kind of see him kind of rubbing his hands of like, this guy's completely lost his marbles.
See, but sir, are you gonna be okay here on your own?
So long as they don't find me, the agents will find me, then it'll be too late. And you're not an agent.
Obviously, Like I said, I'm wearing green. Definitely not an agent.
Were you
Hand's
followed?
still in front of him. I don't think so.
He's not looking entirely convinced, but he's kind of more focusing on the fact of like the eight,
I mean, I don't know why anyone want to follow me.
because they know you're trying to stop the king, and he can't have that.
And we can't have him. So Harris is gonna kind of look around, like this man is obviously distressed. Like his place is boarded up, but like I don't know that he doesn't know that there's anything he can like do for him. Well, sir, is there? You seem to. I mean, are you gonna be okay here? I mean, you said as long as the agents don't find you, but like, what are you gonna like? What's your plan?
Plan, plan.
Yeah, what's your plan?
Well, if uh, well, so long as the king doesn't find me, he won't send his agents after me. It'll be okay.
That sounds like a good plan. Um, that is inner monologue. That is not a good plan. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Uh, if you have any helpful hints of people who might know how to stop the king, now's the time.
Don't let him see you. His sign is everywhere.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. And he's just gonna like back down the stairs.
All right, make it out there. Make it out of there successfully.
Fucking wild. What the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ. What the hell is talking about the eyes? Well, like if the symbol is the eye, but it's not the eye, like, I'm getting a headache. Whatever. He's gonna leave the shop. But before he leaves, he's gonna actually lock the door behind him.
Aw.
Cause like he's so tied up about security, he forgot to lock the back door. And we will check on him when we're done. And I suppose the next place that Harris is gonna go looking. So he locks the door, closes it behind him, and just I don't want to go to the smelly French guy. I don't like that incense. It smells so bad. And he's so obnoxious. I'm getting a cab. He's gonna go find a taxi to
All
take him to Etienne's place.
right. Roll me a luck.
But Scar's so. Come on, please. I don't want to walk. Please, Dad, don't make me walk. 15.
All right.
I don't gotta walk.
You wave
It's such a
down it.
long trip.
You walk to where you can wave down a taxi, and you see a gentleman, fine suit. Um, he's uh, fine suit. He seems to be having a cane at his side, well dressed, slick back hair, and he seems to be having the same idea as you. And he's trying to wave down a taxi as well.
Hey, if you want to share, we could.
Oh,
If it's not, if it's not, save a little. Well, that way we both get a taxi.
oh, I don't know if you're heading my way though. I'm
Yeah, that was a bit presumptuous. Um, I'm headed up to this psychic's place. Just figured tis the season, gotta go get a reading done.
uh I'm actually heading to meet my daughter at the tourism department. I'm
Oh,
Randall Fowler.
pleased to meet you. That unfortunately takes me in the opposite direction, so I will bid you a good evening.
Yes, of course.
Tip his hat and just kind of like leave the area.
All right. Um, leave the area. You just gonna start walking.
Gonna start walking, and hopefully another taxi will come by. Rough day for Harris's feet.
Getting his steps in.
Should have taken the truck. And at least have a car. A vehicle. Suppose I could save up for a truck. Man, I miss Esteban in his car. And like the whole trip, unless a taxi comes by, like the whole walk, he's just gonna like lament his situation, the fact that he has to walk, and how right now everything sucks.
Yeah. So, let's see. Let me do. Trying to decide how if we want to make his life suck even more.
I suppose that's up to the dice now, isn't it?
All right, roll me a luck.
25.
Do you want to push it?
You know what? No.
Okie dokie.
I'll just take this hit. I've
All right.
pushed so many luck rolls today.
All right. So after some time, there is a very nice, expensive-looking car that kind of pulls up beside you, and this beautiful 20-something-year-old young lady kind of pokes her, kind of waves, and is like, "Where you going, fella?"
Oh, well, ma'am, I'm headed to a psychic.
Ooh.
Figured I'd get a jump start on the new year.
Oh, that's very smart. Do you need a
He
lift?
is blushing. Who else is in the vehicle?
No one.
Just her?
Just her.
And she's... Well, ma'am, that is so mighty kind of you. Do you know the psychic Etienne's home? That's where I'm headed. I hear he is the best.
That he is, sir. Come on in.
Get in the car.
You get in the car. It is a very nice, very expensive looking car.
Well, ma'am, I gotta say, it seems like my luck today is taking a turn to be picked up by someone as beautiful as yourself.
Oh,
What a fine vehicle.
oh shucks, you're so sweet. You're so sweet.
So, what brings you to what brings you to this part of town?
Oh, I was just spending some time driving around, seeing if I could find something fun to do.
Well, I hear that going to psychics is kind of fun. I mean, if you'd like to join me, most certainly could.
Oh, that would be a delight, Mr. What was your name?
Melchoir.
Melchoir. Ooh. Would you like to roll a psychology?
Yeah. 5. I'm gonna die.
What's the roll?
I got a 5.
All right. You can tell from the way she's kind of acting towards you that she's trying to flirt. She's flirting hard with you, man.
Is it like an innocent flirt or like an I'm gonna kill you later flirt?
It is a I want to skip first and second base.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
he's just gonna kind of like shift his chair a little bit. Well, ma'am, at your leisure.
wonderful. Um, guys head there. Kind of end up going a little bit of the long way around, but you get there. And she parks the car.
Is it in a secluded zone?
Uh, no, she's not that desperate yet.
Ah, cool.
But she does park the car. She kind of bats her eyelashes at you.
Now, if it's not too forward, what else are you doing today?
Oh, nothing in particular. Probably will have dinner by myself.
He's gonna like look at her, look at the mansion, kind of glare at the mansion. Is Esteban's car outside?
Um, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Momentary delay as you decide whether or not it takes place.
Oh man, I don't know if he's gonna be on right now.
Um, well, what we can do
We
is
may
after,
have to roll one in his stead.
if you would like to do that, you can do that.
I think someone else should roll it instead of me. I don't want my shitty luck
All right.
to rub off on that roll.
I mean, there's also this
Oh
actually
no,
probably
he
wouldn't be.
replied. All right, roll a luck,
Ah,
buddy.
I was gonna say you could also do a potential wrap up, and then Harris, if you get lucky, we'll just get to meet you again with kissing marks all over your face.
I mean, that's true.
You know what? That's how we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
So you kind of do a
Okay.
scan. kind of do a scan, and you see Estevan's car, and as you kind of look away, the young woman pulls you to give you a good old smooching.
Mmm.
Yeah, you get some smooching, and you see Estevan, like you turn, you see Estevan's car, you kind of see Estevan and Runa in the window, and then you get pulled away into getting past first, get on,
Ooh.
and we'll call it there.
Congratulations. You're allowed to pass go. Collect your $200. Do
Yeah.
not go to jail.
It is a nice car with a very spacious back seat.
All right, that will call it the end of the session. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.